Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. Last time we went to the Temple of Mythal, showed our respects to Mythal, and then accepted the Sentinel Elves' offer of working with them to destroy the Red Templars, and Morgan abandoned us and chased after them because she wants the power of the Bowl of Sorrows, which is the thing that Corypheus seeks here.
He said the elves destroyed themselves before my countrymen came along. Could that be true? I can hardly believe it.
They left someone behind. A handy guide, maybe?
Mytholanast.
That's helpful, since Morrigan chased off on her own.
Yep. So you notice there's people behind that door, but we are not going through that door. That is the pathway we would normally take if we were not working with the elves, the sentinels. But yeah. And there's some loot here that we get.
This place looks untouched.
Unique and special judgment from
Do you
Thal.
have any idea how much this place is worth?
Longbow of the Griffin.
Let Solus hear you say that.
When I was playing an archer, that bow was game changing. Like, you do not understand. It went this way, I think. Yes. That bow, I don't have a chance to read it, but that bow shoots 3 arrows every time you shoot an arrow. Just for the standard attack, like every time. This is gonna be something with Veilfire here, I know it. Algernon. Just want to see, I forget. Tonic spell is not useful. Dear Thamen. Loot more. Let me check and make sure that.
Henshra. Gilas Velathan.
I think she wants us to go back.
Just a quick look around.
Unreadable elven writing. Oh, there's something there. I wonder if they can get angry at us and then deny us. They must know we're getting loot, come on. They wouldn't program that in. Not gonna give us loot and then be like, oh, don't get it. You'll go too slow. That is just more potions that we don't need because we didn't fight anything. Yeah, we're fine. I think. Wait, give me a second. I heard something. There it is. Ancient Elven writing. Cool. Oh, let's... Oh, I thought that was another Veilfire torch that I could light. There she is opening doors for us. For the... Untranslatable Elven writing, yeah. Zake of Soleil's. That's the one who's, a Velocelin face tattoo I accidentally got. Before I knew who was what, because they didn't tell us. Make sure I can find all of these ancient things. Ta-da. Once again, we are stealthily avoiding all of the fighting. Well, we won't avoid all of the fighting, but a lot of the fighting.
Vir Sumiel.
Guys, what? Oh, shit. Are they fighting? Come on. Put your shit away. I haven't heard the noise. I think we're allowed to run ahead. I think it's fine. They open that door in a second. I don't think there's any more translatable writing, though. Why all this stuff? I think it's because they opened the door. Come on. I have to keep looting things. Loot is paramount. Okay. Alright, now we get into the fight. But the Sentinels are working with us this time instead of against us. We would have to fight them both if we hadn't accepted his offer or received the offer in the first place. That is a Red Templar shadow. I ain't letting you be a punk. Not today. Make sure that I have all the elven things by grabbing this and making sure. It's funny, it looks fine on top of the staff. It's very silly. Dorian, just get rid of your buddy. That's not what I wanted. That one. I just don't like him. There's more fighting down there, but we chose to bypass it by working with them, which is easier for us. And I could have very easily, like, just gone and fought anyways, but I did not because that would be silly. I guess there's only the 3, is there? I don't know what that means. Alright. Let me make sure. Okay. We are not going to need that because...
The Well of Sorrows. That's... something.
How has such magic lasted?
Supplies replenished just in case. No one even took damage last fight, so I didn't even need to use it. Oh, Samson, I waited so long. I don't give a crap listening to what they had to say. Oh, you leave my elves alone. Oh, you punk. Now he's killing elves. I'm even angrier, Samson, now. They gonna go down?
Tough bastards. A day's march, hours of fighting, and still fierce as dragons. The Chantry never knew what it was throwing away.
Samson, sir, watch out!
Inquisitor. You and those elf things don't know when to stop. You've hunted us half across Thedas. I should have guessed you'd follow us into this hole.
Maddox is dead.
I spoke with your Tranquil, Maddox. He sacrificed himself for your cause.
I told him not to. He died as one of us then. One of the faithful. Corypheus chose me twice. First as his general, now as the vessel for the Well of Sorrows. You know what's inside the well? Wisdom. The kind of wisdom that can scour a world. I give it to Corypheus, that he can walk into the Fade without your precious anchor.
Your vessel?
What's your part in it? What's a vessel?
What else empties a well? I'll carry its power to Corypheus. One more task entrusted to me. Being force-fed Chantry lyrium was good for something. This armor makes me a living fortress, mind and body. I won't forget a word of the well's knowledge. Corypheus will be unstoppable.
That's insane.
Corypheus already caused one disaster. Help him now, and he'll rip the world apart.
I'm helping him reshape it. He's had centuries to make ready. You're no match for Corypheus. Even if you drink from the well, you'll never master its wisdom as he could. This is the strength the Chantry tried to bind. But it's a new world now, with a new god. So, Inquisitor, how will this go?
Destroy his armor with the ruin we got.
Power's all well and good, until it's taken away.
Thank you, Dagna.
What did you do? What did you do? My armor is gone. The lyrium. I need it.
Oh, you don't get lyrium.
Kill them all.
You go down now, Samson. So, he's slightly... Oh, what? Okay, that was not what I meant to do at all. Apparently that's weird. So, like, shit! That was a bad start to everything. Wow. Makes me my words, right? That is a reason not to, go careening off with Fade Step, I guess. Yeah, that. Nope. Right click. Okay. Alright, yeah, so he's still, I was going to say, he's still a slightly difficult fight, but he's definitely a lot easier than if I had not used the thing. Heck, I'm just gonna do this for funsies, because there's actually no reason not to right now. No mountain? I don't need a mountain. It's before. You son of a bitch. Killing you is so satisfying. Going after the mage. How like you, Samson. Damn, he killed Dorian like a jerk. Oh, he's making himself big. You know, lots of men have performance issues. It's okay to be a little... feel like you need to overcompensate a little bit. Dorian, get up. You can have one of those. And you can have the last of those. You actually got pulled down after all that. Okay. Let's go this way. Oh, that did more damage than I thought it would. Oh, it's okay then. Right, we have these, which are useful. First to you. Then me to... Where am I? And you to you. That didn't go like it was supposed to. Oh, I guess I'm glad I destroyed his armor, because he was still slightly difficult. Due to me being silly and making a bunch of mistakes and not taking him seriously. Or the stunning. Yes! You son of a bitch. I'll come on after you're done stunning me like a coward. Now you're dead. Because you killed my men. Loot. There, finally got to level 24. Rewards me with a loot item from him. Automatically, I believe.
Take it from Corypheus. You mustn't.
Still alive, huh? That's some damn good armor.
We can take him back to Skyhold for judgment.
Oh, we will. Quite certainty. You'll see what that is in a second. And that bird looks familiar. Oh look, an alluvion. And a well. And Morgan.
You heard his parting words, Inquisitor. The elf seeks to destroy the Well of Sorrows.
So the sanctum is despoiled at last.
Oh,
You
that
would have
sucks.
destroyed the well yourself, given the chance.
To keep it from your grasping fingers. Better it be lost than bestowed upon the undeserving.
Fool. You'd let your people's legacy rot in the shadows.
Enough.
You cannot honestly...
I said enough.
I'm pissed off with her. I am angry about elves.
The well clearly offers power, Inquisitor. If that power can be turned against Corypheus, can you afford not to use it?
He told me we can't.
Do you even know what you ask? As each servant of Mythal reached the end of their years, they would pass their knowledge on through this. All that we were, all that we knew, it would be lost forever.
Look around you. Everything your people were, it's already gone.
It is.
Why remain? Why perform a duty without purpose?
You have shown respect to Mithal, and there is a righteousness in you I cannot deny. Is that your desire? To partake of the Vira Belasan as best you can? To fight your enemy?
If you'll allow it.
Not without your permission.
One does not obtain permission. One obtains the right. The Vira Belasan may be too much for a mortal to comprehend. Brave it if you must. But know you this. You shall be bound forever to the will of Mithal.
Bound to a goddess who no longer exists, if she ever did.
Bound as we are bound. The choice is yours.
Is it possible this Mithal might still exist?
I hate talking
Anything
about
is
it, like...
possible.
Elven legend states that Mithal was tricked by Fenrir
Yes,
and
I
banished
know.
to beyond.
I'm an elf.
Elven legend is wrong. The Dread Wolf had nothing to do with her murder.
That's a game changer.
Murder?
About
I said nothing of...
She was
everything.
slain, if a god truly can be. Betrayed by those who destroyed this temple. Yet the Vira Belasan remains. As do we. That is something.
There you go.
Are you leaving the temple?
Our duty ends. Why remain?
The Imperium went to great lengths to expunge Elven history. You might be the last to know the truth.
Would the elves of your lands listen to the truth?
They might. Would it hurt to try?
It very well may, Shemlin. Yes. It may be that only Fenrir awaits us. The blissful sleep of eternity, never to awaken, if fate is kind.
Thank you for this gift, Abelas.
Do not thank me yet, Shemlin.
Yep, he considers even me a Shemlin because it doesn't matter who we are. I'm not even good enough to be an elf in his eyes. And there lies the Vira Belasan.
You'll note the intact Illuvian. I was correct on that count, at least.
Is it still a threat? Can Corypheus use it to travel the Fade?
You recall when I took you through my Illuvian, I said each required a key? The well is the key. Take its power, and Mithal's last Illuvian will be no more use to Corypheus than
I'm getting
yours.
second.
I did
getting
not
cold
expect
feet.
the well to feel so hungry.
Seems like
You'll
that
see.
should be a concern.
I know what I have to do.
Knowledge begets a hunger for more. I am willing to pay the price the well demands. I am also the best suited to use its knowledge in your service. Of those present, I alone have the training to make use of this. Let me drink, Inquisitor.
You alone? This is my heritage.
I'm angry about elves.
I have studied the oldest lore. I have delved into mysteries of which you could only dream. Can you honestly tell me there is anyone better suited?
Me.
I would be.
You lead the Inquisition. This is not a risk you can take. I have the best chance of making use of the well for everyone. Let me drink.
What the price?
You're not concerned about the price. Bound forever to the will of Mithal.
Bound to the will of a dead god? It seems an empty warning. Perhaps
Does it?
compulsion yet remains. Who can say otherwise? I do not fear it, even so.
Are you sure you want this, Morrigan? We don't know what will happen.
We do not, and yet it must be done. I am ready.
Looking at it, listening to it. That's not just knowledge from the ancient elven priests. It's their will.
How would you know such a thing?
That's what Abelas was telling us. The collective will of the priests puts anyone who drinks under a compulsion, a gas. Can't you feel it?
That would match the legends, but it does not tell us what the gas entails. I would still use the well, but you are right. We must be cautious.
What does everyone think?
Thoughts?
It all seems ghoulish. Let Morrigan use it, if she wants it so much.
You're asking me? This is a lot of weird... I barely understand how any of this works.
Any chance this well could help us against Corypheus? I say you take it.
Enough deliberation. Give me your decision.
It's kind of an unpopular decision I'm about to make. But I am angry about elves.
If anyone is to use the well,
Solus,
it will be me.
not happy.
So you will take what little knowledge you can understand and let the rest go to waste?
I'll go to waste.
And who's to say it will go to waste?
I do.
Ironbull's happy. Dorian's not super... is a little dishappy. Cassandra's happy. Vivienne's very happy.
Perhaps it is better this way. Do as you will with the Well of Sorrows, Inquisitor. But be careful.
These are your only two options, and there's no way to get her to be happy with you. But I know how it all plays out, and I more or less prefer it this way. I will carry the will of the ancient elven god, who I worship, and clarified myself as worshipping in the beginning of the game. I will carry that will forward into the present day. Morrigan is ultimately selfish in a way, in a certain sense of the word. You know? Not completely, but enough. A lot of this is backwards speech, by the way.
Why am I here? Corypheus. A Magister wishes to rip the veil open. I must learn how to stop him. If you can help me vanquish Corypheus, take whatever price you wish.
There we go.
Breathing. That's good. Let's keep that up.
Yeah, I like these robes
Not
better.
dead. Well, that's a relief. So, good? Bad? I'm dying to know.
That's Corypheus. And he's upset because I used the well. You can just do that.
The Illuvian!
Well, I got the way to open it, so let's go, guys. Come on through. Come on. Dorian. That is a female spirit. Nah, bruh, you can't make it through. Yeah, we boss. We got this. And we're back at Skyhold because we can pop into the Illuvian realm and then take Morrigan's Illuvian back. It just sort of follows their logic, right? Okay, that was a lot. So, Elven lore as we know it is legitimately wrong, and now I have all the knowledge of the ancient Elven priests in my head, but at the cost of being bound to Mythal's will, who she was apparently murdered. So, who knows what I'm bound to. Berk, Dorian, Bull. Hi there. And close that behind us. Thank you, Morrigan.
It is done.
Okay. We will go back to the war room to
Pleased to report
meet with
you won the
everyone.
battle, Inquisitor. When you went through that mirror, Corypheus and his archdemon fled the field. I'm not sure why.
What he wanted was no longer within the temple.
Perhaps. He spent so long trying to get into the temple, he probably couldn't have helped his forces by that point.
Then Corypheus is finished. If he is wise, he will hide and rebuild his strength before he attacks again.
Mm-hmm.
He will not.
He won't hide.
You hear it. The well speaks to you.
It's voices. Whispering from so far away I can barely hear them.
If only one who understood such voices had used the well's power.
Fuck off, Morrigan.
Then we'd have to rely on her interpretation of them, and whatever she chose to tell us.
Have I not been forthcoming enough for you, Spy Master? I told you what the well could have done, Inquisitor. You should be hearing shouts from the heavens, not whispers.
And help me.
Then help me. Isn't that what you came here to do?
Earlier you said you knew what needed to be done next. What did you mean?
The dragon is not an archdemon. It's a dragon in which Corypheus has invested part of his power.
Good to know.
Kill it, and his ability to jump to other bodies is disrupted for a time. He can be killed.
That's no simple task. Corypheus alone is powerful, but with his dragon...
There is a way. But I'll need Morrigan's help.
The voices from the well tell you that, do they? Very well, Inquisitor. Speak to me when you are ready to begin this plan of yours.
I'm going to hold off on that for a bit.
Are you certain of this?
I don't think certain is the right word.
I'll see to Skyhold's defenses in the meantime.
Sounds good to me. Okay, we're going to pop into the war table super quickly. We got a couple operations that should be available to us now. I want to set up 2 of those. Leliana should still be away on hers, but we have other ones. Oh, I need to save Leliana for one specifically, actually. So we should have just a couple things that have opened up. There's one that's not showing up here. That I think should be showing up. Is it over here?
You're concerned.
It's not.
The consequences of drinking from that
That's
well.
distressing.
Never mind.
Okay. Let's bring Samson in. Corypheus rushed from the temple from Thal. He left his general for dead. My soldiers and I captured Samson with ease, given that he was still unconscious from your fight. Well, we'll take the armies in time to return from the wild so we can expedite Samson's return or to put him on trial. Yeah, that's just a quick thing.
Right.
That'll end up pretty quickly. And then... yeah, I agree with Spencer.
At your service.
I don't know if that'll work. There should be a mission here that has to do with the Chargers. That should have popped up. I'm going to have to look up how to get...
Letters are pouring in from all corners. Congratulations, pledges of loyalty, conversions to Andraste.
I don't want conversions to Andraste. I don't worship her. Anyways, I had to look that up. Because that's where I get the staff that I want. We may do some fun times to figure that out. I also leveled up. Next time, view odds and ends and talking to Morrigan and dealing with what that entails. We're getting close to the end, folks. Just gonna be a couple more episodes, so stay tuned. We got a lot of fun stuff coming up.